They're very normal. They're very normal people. Why do we get the weird ones? What did we do to deserve this?
It is because of the fact that Nigeria belongs to the Fulanis. Nigeria is a Fulani land. When the British came, more than 80% of Nigeria was in the Fulani Empire named Sokoto. You see, all Nigeria were in the Fulani Empire. All Nigeria was ruled by Fulanis. You people, you are a stranger, you are alien in Africa. When you overcome, you call the land Africa after yourself, because some of you came from the Middle East and the Caucasus, near ancient Turkey, ancient Greece. And Africa was a name of a goddess, a Roman goddess. That was a Roman goddess named Africa. When you come and conquer, you call the name, the continent Africa after yourself. But the name Nigeria and Niger is the same name, coming out of Nege mean nage. Nage mean cow. Because just like you see the god Apis in French, they say Apis, or Apis in ancient Egypt. We Fulani, we call ourselves sometime, we got the same name with our cows. So Nigeria was the Fulani land. You come with the British people. It was you, the so-called British army, that's come to colonize Nigeria. You are not from Nigeria. You are not from this land. You are not from the so-called Africa today. You are not from there. You are alien. This land belongs to the Fulanis. You see, that's why you deserve that, because you came and overcome the people, the real aboriginal people in this land. Then you call them, you make them alien in their own land. We are the only people that you see from south of Morocco, south of Libya, to the north of Congo, from Senegal to Sudan. We are the only people in Africa you can see living in the half of the continent. We are officially living in the half of the continent. See you, for example, you, the Igbos are only here. The Yorubas are only here. The Ewe are only here. The Hausas is only here. And the Hausas, in their own story, they say they come from Baghdad. Yes, in their own traditional story, they come from Baghdad. The Efik live somewhere around here in the so-called Calabar. And the name Calabar came from the name Calabari. Calabari means all the Baris. Bari is a Fulani name. And the Efik people, they say themselves they came from Palestine. The Igbo come from Asia, between China and Japan. And the Yorubas are somewhere around 15 to 20 small little group that are not unstable between themselves. So they are developing right now the so-called Yoruba standard, because it was a small small group that came settle here. And the Yorubas, they say in their own traditional story, they came from South Arabia. The name Igbo was not an ethnic name, was not a name of an ethnic group. The name Igbo has been settled by the British people around 1860, between 1860 and 90, and the 20th century. So you see, the Hausas came from Baghdad. So that's why when you check you the real black one, because we are not black people, we are the Fulani race, and we are the real aboriginal of Africa. Yeah, the so-called Africa. When you overcome, you call the continent Africa. That's why even the Tuareg, the Amazigh, the Berber, they don't put this name Africa on them, because this is not from us. You see how you settle in Africa. That means you are alien in Africa, because you cannot live in this small part for 1,000 years, not going around you see, scattering around to know the inner land. Most of you live in the coast of Africa because you came from the coast of Africa and invade Africa. It was you in the armies of the British, the so-called British invasion to colonize Africa. It was you, the Igbos, the Yorubas, the Hausas. It was you. Then you came fight the people, the Aboriginal people, the real owner of the land. Then you make them alien in their own land. Now you are surprised to see resistance. Stupid. And even your physical feature right now is not from your own tribe. This is from the blood mixed with us. Because we know you know yourself. The real houses, most of the houses that you show today in Nigeria have the Fulani features. Because you breed with us, you blood mix with us to overcome us, to break our unity. We are the only people that you see in Nigeria, in the center of Nigeria. Even the name Abuja is from Fulani language. Abuja, the father of Jah. The Jah is the Fulani name. Yeah. You see, the name Jah, you can't find it even in the south of Cameroon. Yeah. And when you go in the west, the name Jah is well known. Jah equal to Jah-Lô. It's the same name. You can find the Fulani people in the border with Benin, the Borgu Fulani from Borgu people. You can see the Fulani in the east of Nigeria, in the north of Nigeria, in the northeast, in the northwest. We are the only people that live in all the land. You are only in very small part of not even the continent, but in a country. You are like a cancer in Africa. You are alien people, and you will have to get out, because we are in the time of judgment. That's why you see all this stuff going on in the planet, because the real owner of every part of the planet will take control back. The rule will go back to the real owners. That's why, and you don't even know what is happening in Africa. You see, you are saying that in the other part of Africa they are quiet, they are in peace. No, the same war is going on there. Go get information. The same war that you are making against Fulanis in Nigeria is the same war that they are doing against Fulani in Burkina, in Mali, in Guinea. Even it's some kind of war that they are doing against us in Mauritania, because it is the time of resurrection. It's the time of justice. So everybody will have to go back where it belongs to. You are the real black race. We don't belong to the black race. We are from the Fulani race, and we are the Aboriginal people of Africa, the so-called Africa, because this name Africa is from you. We never call this continent Africa, and then you call the continent, the land Africa, then you call us black. We are not black. We are Fula. We don't define ourselves after a color. We define ourselves after our spirit. Yes. So you don't know the story of the land, or you are lying, because I do know that you are from descendant of a blood mixed person, because the real Igbos, we know their physical feature, that they are ugly and heavy, and sometimes very short. We know the real physical feature of Hausas. The real so-called Hausas, they eat snake. The real physical feature of Beni people, they look just like the Asian people, the people of China. Yes, when you come invite us, you was the one that was in the British army. And you are saying it every day. The Efik, they say they come from Palestine. The Yoruba, they say they come from South Arabia. So you will be more surprised